If you're a business owner that isn't present online, you are leaving a lot of money and opportunity on the table. I want you to give me 7 minutes and I'm going to help you kill the fear of being seen online. You know you need to do it, but you're not doing it. Now, before we dive in, why should you listen to me? Well, I built a personal brand from scratch, became niche famous with it, and built a business that makes millions in profit every single year in my specific industry. I also delivered an official TED Talk on how to build a personal brand, so I know a thing or two about what I'm talking about. Building a presence online, and most importantly, monetizing it, not just building it to be famous. And that's probably why you're here, because you've got a business, you've got happy clients, you know what you're doing, but you're just not visible online as much as you should be. And here's the truth. As a CEO or founder, if you do not have a personal brand, you are a ghost. You are a best kept secret. And the best kept secret doesn't get paid well. We live in a world where there's more content than ever before, more options than ever before. And now with AI pumping out millions of posts every second, written posts, video, it's even harder than ever for people to know who's real, who to trust, and who to pay attention to. That means that there are two things you must integrate if you want to survive and thrive in your business moving forward. Number one is AI itself, integrating it into your business to reduce costs. But most importantly, two, personal brand, the very thing that's going to humanize you. Let's talk about it. People buy into you before they buy into your product or service. If you're not going out of your way to showcase who you are, why you do what you do, the belief systems behind your team, your processes, and everything else, or the big backstory why you got into business, then it's going to be very hard to differentiate you. Even the biggest names right now, like Zuckerberg, PayPal CEO, Fortune 500 CEOs, they are all investing in their personal brand and hiring teams to create content because they know that personal brand is a trust asset. And here's the deal. Visibility is not vanity. Every piece of content you put out is a digital asset that sits on the internet that builds trust and shortens sales cycles. A soldier that works for you 24/7 while you sleep. Unlike ads that are been and gone, they are real leverage. Think of it like digital real estate. It's put up on the internet, it sits there and generates trust and sales for a lifetime. I want you to think of a personal brand like a queue skip at your favorite nightclub in your 20s. You remember when you walked up to your favorite club or bar and there was a massive queue, and if you knew the doorman, you'd wave over and he'd say, "Hey, come on over," and he'd open up the red carpet for you and let you duck in. You got in quicker. And a strong personal brand does exactly the same in business. It means more opportunities, faster deals, shorter sales cycles, and ultimately more growth. And here's the truth. First-time entrepreneurs focus on the quality of their product. Second-time entrepreneurs focus on distribution. That means being seen. And a personal brand allows you to create more opportunities to be seen, communicate your message, and get more people aware of what you do. More keynotes, more joint ventures, more collaborations, all of those things feed into the attention that drives your business. You might be thinking that it's scary. You might be thinking that you're going to get criticized and you're going to get judged unfairly. You produce a piece of content and people are going to think, who are you? Here's the truth. You're going to get judged online. There's always going to be an equal amount of people that love you and an equal amount of people that like you no matter what you do in life. But here's the truth. Voyeurs and people that are criticizing you online aren't your customers. And in fact, if you've got a strong personal brand message, putting it out there is going to attract the right people and repel the wrong people. Number two, the competitor who is half as good as you but is 10 times louder online is going to beat you because they're the best known. It's not because they're better, it's because they're being seen. And that's a silent competitor effect. And also, if you want to grow and develop as an individual, social media is the ultimate place to do the ego work. It stretches you, it builds your confidence, it develops you as a communicator and a leader. It teaches you how to become more articulate, and it develops skills that are really useful for public speaking, deal negotiation, and communicating with teams. And don't kid yourself. By pointing at faceless brands like Nike or Apple, here's the truth. You're not a giant. People need to connect with you first, and your brand humanizes your business. So you build the personal brand first, and then they connect with the faceless brand afterwards. And here's a perspective no one talks about. Your personal brand is insurance. Businesses can collapse, markets shift, products fail, but your personal brand is portable equity. It follows you into your next venture. No one can take it away from you. And here's the final lens. In a world flooded with AI generated content, the only real moat, a moat is essentially something that's very hard to get to, is having your story, your stance, your scars, and how you overcame them and why you built the company that you have. Those can't be copied. That's your advantage. That's your unique point of difference. So here's what I want you to do this week. Don't overthink it. Take action. 3 simple posts to try this week. Number 1, an origin story post. I want you to talk about why you started your business. What was the one main turning point that made you commit to building this business? What did you commit to building? And what is the most important value, reason, mission behind why you do what you do? Number 2, do a behind the scenes post. Show something people have never seen before. A meeting, your team, working with a client, how you onboard a client, packaging an order up for a client. It could be working on your environment. What actually shapes behind the scenes in your world and in your business that people can see. And number 3, a big stance. One thing that you stand for and one thing that you stand against in your industry that goes against the grain. Why do you do things differently? Why do you pay so much attention to details to certain aspects that other people don't? It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. In fact, the more imperfect it is, the more real it is, and the more imperfections in it, the more it's going to humanize people. If you want to lead a marketplace, you've got to go first. And the only way to lead a marketplace is to show up as you. They buy into you because of who you are, not what you have. I built a personal brand around diabetes, a personal brand around fitness. Lo and behold, I got my own Amazon documentary. I got talking on official TED Talks. I got to create my own books. I get to speak on stages across the world. And that is all a result of personal brand. People tell me before they become a client, I love the way that you show up. I love the way that you talk. I love the way that you stand for this and you don't stand for that. That is what gives me a unique flavor, and that is ultimately what shapes the values, mission, and culture of how I work with clients, get results, build my teams, and do everything else in business. And in today's world, visibility isn't optional, it's survival. If you're addicted to growing your business and you want deep insights on some of the biggest challenges that hold business owners back from building their authority, growing their profits, and their freedom, you're really going to want to subscribe to this channel and make sure that you follow along for weekly videos on how to grow faster with less chaos.